Man, I think we are live. Let's get it, man. All right, cool, man. Welcome, man. Happy Sunday, man. Hope y'all had a good weekend. About to be Thanksgiving week. Well, it is Thanksgiving week, so looking forward to that, spending time with family. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. For me, at least, it was going to be a short trading week. Just because Thanksgiving holidays, so I'm not going to do too much. So if anything, I can see if I can, find like one, two good setups this week, and I'll be content. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to share my screen. Let's jump straight into the charts. All right, cool. So let me pull up gold. So man, gold has been my main focus for the past 2, 3 months. Okay. So as always, like to start off with top-down analysis and then work my way down. Okay. Mm. So monthly time frame, the monthly candle closes in about 4 days. Okay, so we're going to see how this closes right now. It looks like price might close like this, but we're going to see what happens this week. Going down to the weekly, we can see that last week, this is how this candle closed. Kind of closed as a doji. So kind of an inside candle. We did sweep this candle's low right there. Okay. So, and we worked off of it. So right now, the way I'm looking at this is my range. This candle to this candle's high. Okay. This is the kind of range that we're in right now. Okay. So that's what I'm tracking. We go down to the daily. Let me delete this. So this is the daily. So you see high, low. We went ahead and swept this previous weekly low, closed bullish, and now we're just really in a range. Okay. So this is very price action, ugly price action, really nothing to do. Okay. If we go to the 4 hour time frame, kind of the same thing. So we do see that we are at this, type of support over here. Okay. So really just in consolidation. Okay. So direction, I think I still want to lean towards sells. And why is that? I'm trying to lean towards sells because I'm seeing this trend line right here. Okay. So retail is buying this trend line. They're buying here, buying here, buying here. So there's a lot of liquidity being built up underneath these lows. Okay. And then even just on the weekly time frame, you guys know that, I always like to use my fibs to see where I am in range. Am I in premium or am I in discount? And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to use this last swing low on the weekly. So from low to high. Okay. And as you can see, we never really truly came to the 50%. Okay. So I'm trying to see if price really wants to, come here. We formed this high, we formed this higher, this low. Now, as price is going up, price is either going to make a new higher high or form a lower high. And right now, with this weekly candle closing like this, we have now just formed a swing low on the weekly. Okay. So now we can see if we want to come down and test this low, or we're gonna form another higher low and maybe try and go higher. Okay. So you're gonna have to be patient on gold really. This let me go to the hour time frame. Okay, so on the hour time frame, what do I see on the hour time frame? Okay, so check this out. I see price swept this high, okay, and then price now went down and price had made this low. Okay. So when price made this low, price came up and made this high. Price now pushed down to make this low. Price pushed up, respecting this 1 hour fair value gap right there. This 1 hour fair value gap pushes price down to take the slow out. Price now runs all the way up to take out this high. Okay. Now at this high, what's happening? Are we closing above it or are we just wicking? See, even at this low, did we close beneath this low? No, we didn't. Just wicks, wicks, wicks. So we pushed up and we now want to go take the high. Once we take the high, we closing above it? Not really. We close above it, but slammed right back into the range with two aggressive bearish candles. Okay. So that gives us a structure shift. Once we took out this low, that's a structure shift. Okay. And then from there, from low to high, you want to catch your sells above premium at this order block over here. Okay. So this whole thing can be looked at as an order block. Okay. So you can see how price pushed down, came up, formed another lower high, pushed down, came up, lower high, push price down to make this low. Okay. So now the fact that price hasn't taken this high out or this high, that's telling me one or two things. It tells me that we are also building liquidity up here. We're also building liquidity up here. Okay, and we're also building liquidity down here. Okay, so once again, price is consolidating. It's a box. There's liquidity on the upside, there's liquidity on the downside. And usually when you're trading in a consolidation profile, you want to wait for one end to get swept before targeting the other end. So the fact that price made this high low, price swept out this end, pushed up, swept out this high. Okay. Now I want to see if price can work his way down back to these lows. Okay. As long as this high or maybe even this high, as long as these do not get closed above and displaced above aggressively, right now I'm still leaning towards bears, to the downside. Once again, just because we have these lows right here. Okay. So that's my analysis on gold. Right now, really nothing to do. Um, you do not want to be trading in this range. Okay. The only trades there is to take is maybe price comes down to the low, buy low, and then price comes down to the high, you sell high. Other than that, you do not want to be trading in the middle of this range. Okay. Just sit on your hands, save your bullets until your model is very clear with a clear draw on liquidity. Okay. All right, so that's our gold. And let me really touch up on indices really quickly. US 30. So US 30 is actually very interesting, okay? So check this out. Price makes this low. Price pushes up to make this high. Price pushes down to make this higher low, higher high, and boom, aggressive displacement to the downside. Okay, and we now close beneath this low that push price to make a higher high. Okay, so when price does that, that is a structure shift on the daily. That is very significant. This is a market structure shift on the daily time frame, and we see that price came up here. Okay, price is not going to use this as a breaker or an area to keep going down. And we see this nice rejection. Okay. So what I'm watching now is really for US 30 to possibly come down to this low over here. Okay. This is what I am looking at. Okay. Low, high. We take out the high, push price down. We come back, do a retest. Nice rejection. So I'm looking for price to get to these lows down here. Okay. We go to the 4 hour time frame. Um, you can see that we are clearly right now just trending down. Okay. And right now on current price action, okay, This right here is an order block. Okay. This whole upper close candles, bearish candle, aggressive bearish engulfing. I'm looking at this as a 4 hour order block. Okay. And then on the 1 hour, really just going to be watching this area. Now, see, we have these nice lows down here. Okay, that price is built up. Let me see. Okay, nice lows. And right now, price is probably going to consolidate. Maybe in Asian, maybe in London can do something. But what I'll be watching for is maybe for this high to get swept one more time. And then if we have some type of reaction like this, then I can look for price to start trailing all the way back down to go take out these equal lows and then to go reach these lows over here. Okay. And let me just quickly check the weekly on US 30 to make sure everything is valid. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So looking for price to be bearish on 30. Okay. And the last market I'm going to touch upon is Bitcoin really quickly. Okay. So I have MSTR over here on the right. So once Bitcoin is ready to start trending back up, I will be to looking to take put calls. I mean call options on MSTR. Okay. All right, let's look at Bitcoin really quickly. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all's beautiful Sunday. So right now, one thing I'm watching is we've had this low, high, higher low, higher high. Okay. And now price is slowly, trending down. So price is either going to stop here and start going back up, or price is going to come take out this swing low on the monthly time frame. Okay. If we now go to the weekly, hold on. Okay. Okay. If we now go to the weekly, you will see that right here, we're sitting at a nice weekly order block, okay, or C4. So with this over here, last two downward close candles to take our liquidity. Once we close above this right here is an order block, and you see we're just now coming to retest this for the first time. So there's a high probability that this area can offer some buys. Now, is it going to be long-lived? We don't know. But this area should offer some support. Now, if this fails to offer support, we can go look at these lows to go get taken. Okay. But ideally, I don't want to see that happen. Okay. So now on the daily time frame, okay, we get some more details. So we see that we also have this daily loot zone right here. Okay, and also this daily inversion loot zone. So look at this. We had this loot zone that priced use as resistance. And we came back and look at this, guys. Look at how the body over here closed above the daily loot zone low, okay, or this daily for value gap. Okay, look at that. Okay, that is not a coincidence. Okay, so now the 4 hour looks like price is looking good. She's starting to trend up. I believe on Friday some buy models were presented. Oh yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. One moment, guys. Let me just update everyone. Mm-mm-mm. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So on Friday, this was Friday, we see that my model presented. So we had low, then we had this lower high that came into this 15 minutes for a value gap, push price down. Once we now close above this area, we can see that this acted as now support. Okay. And now with that, I had price coming to hit this high and then eventually hit this high. So it looked like price really did some nice buys over the weekend. I don't look at crypto over the weekend. But if anyone had entered buys here on a Friday, would have caught yourself like 5,000, almost 6,000 points. Okay. So very clean. And now one tip real quick is that see this high? You see how price didn't take the high and left equal highs? Okay. Price is gonna leave this high to come take it later. Okay. So right now, price, shoot. So right now, price can probably just take out liquidity one more time before finally going back up. Okay, so let's go to the 4 hours to see if we have any for value gaps. And I do see this 4 hour one down here is very small. Um, oops, this is very small. Oh, hold on, 4 hour. There we go. Okay, and that's the 4 hour loot zone, which coincides with this swing low. Okay, so price could easily come here, take liquidity before finally maybe pushing all the way back up here. Okay. But yeah, clean buys. I think right now, um, I think Bitcoin this is ready to go. It's looking really good. And if I look at Solana really quickly, yeah, kind of the same thing. Solana did take out this swing low, and look at how it closed, bullish engulfing. So crypto could be ready to go, very, very soon. Um, Yeah, yeah. I wish I took these entries on a Friday. Um, yeah, those are some nice clean buys, okay. But yeah, right now I think I might be back bullish on crypto. Let's see how this next daily candle closes. Um, and then from there, we'll be able to gauge what Bitcoin really wants to do. Okay. But once again, once Bitcoin is ready to start going, I will be looking to take calls on MSTR. Okay. But I think this area is a good area for price to go. And yeah, price damn near hit 80K. Okay. So keep your eye on Bitcoin. I'll keep your eye on gold and US 30. And I will talk to you guys later on throughout this week. Peace.